I don't understand how the alerts work. Let's do the YouTube intro. Oh, hello. That's not right. Ha. That's a different angle to what I was anticipating. What have I done here? Am I even in there? I thought for a second that might have been a photograph. No. Why is it doing that? Whoa! Whoa! Oh, boys and girls, we are still in with a chance of making the dream happen, where we win the Conference League, which we've already done, use that to qualify for the Europa League, which we're still in, win that, qualify for the Champions League, win that, and do all three of those without ever finishing in the top 6 in the Premier League. That's the goal. We're still on course for it. Let's not balls it up today. Remember on the network game where Zealand tried to tell us all that he was 6'2", and I'm 6'2". So both of these men think they're 6'2". One of them's lying. I'm not going to comment on which one is lying, but one of those men is 6'2", and the other one is 5'10", maybe. Oh, bless him. I'm definitely not 6'4". Me and Ben are the same height, and we both identify as 6'2". Jack is a little bit shorter than us both. Tom FM is 6'4". Tom was in the bigger version of this picture. He's 6'4", and he is noticeably taller than me. I'm 6'2". Tom's taller than me at 6'4". And yeah, Zealand's what, 5'10", if he's on tiptoes. There we go. So this is a situation in the save. We look like we're on a little bit of a winning run, which we said, oh God, I remember this season has been weird, hasn't it? Depending on what stream we're doing. We had a stream where we couldn't win at all, a stream where we won every game, then it went off the rails again, then it got good again. We are currently in the second knockout round of the Europa League, where we're 3-1 up over Galatasaray. So I'd like to think we're still looking good in that competition. We've messed up the Premier League altogether this season. I mean, look at the gap between the top 6 and everybody else, or the top 7, I guess, and everybody else. We are very much in this group that goes from 8th down to like 14th. We are the definition of boring mid-table, but could win our second European tournament in a row, which would be awesome. Everton are going to win the Premier League because of Chris Kamara, their tycoon owner, who took over 3 years ago and has just been absolutely throwing money around. They spent 270 million this season, 250 the season before, 220. Yeah, Chris Kamara financing Everton. Right, who are we playing? We want an easy draw, please. So Leamington or Galatasaray will play Betis or Leyton Orient. Assume that's what that is. That seems winnable. Straight through to the semi-finals, boys and girls. Let's do the semi-final draw as well. Or at least try to. Right, let's do the semi-final draw as well. So Dortmund or Atalanta or Dynamo Kiev or Bayer Leverkusen will face one of them lot. Dundee United, also with a tycoon. They're having a lovely time. So us or Galatasaray or Betis or Leyton Orient will face Werder Bremen, Feyenoord, Ajax or Lille. I mean, two of them are bringing back nightmares of the last few days. I can't face an Amsterdam or a Lille team. They're too many Eurostar memories. Do I recognise all these players? I recognise most of them. It's fine. Let's see how good we are. Who are we playing? Derby. They were fun to try and fit into my already... Bear in mind, I travelled with full bags. And then the first thing I bought at TwitchCon was a massive cushion. And then ducks. And obviously I had to bring back a sack of stroopwafels. I'm glad we ended up getting Business Premier. I'm not. It cost me 700 quid. But I'm glad we ended up Business Premier on the way home because it meant we could have a third bag, which I could just load all my purchases into. Stealthy Assassin, thank you very much for 25 months. The blue shirt on the door is the new posh shirt. The finest team in League One. What is going on? I thought Killer was good in goal. I don't understand. Derby are rubbish and we're 2-0 down inside 10 minutes. What have we done wrong here? Do I regret not driving for TwitchCon? No. Because it would have been a horrible drive. There would have been nowhere to park. I mean, our hotel was lovely. We were 5 minutes away from everything. We were perfectly equidistant between the Rye, where TwitchCon was, and Amsterdam Central Station, where all the boobies and cakes are. It was perfectly positioned. If we'd have been driving, we'd have had to have been further out of town at a hotel that actually had a car park. And then there would have been all the paying for parking. And then, like, I mean, how long would it take to drive? It's like, what is going on? I might just kick the power plug thing in a minute. Just accidentally, of course. Penalty! Come on now. First time in stream, recently joined Discord, working my way through the non-lethal Legend series as we speak, while simultaneously watching my third season with Wrexham fall apart in front of me. Nice. I should really go on Discord occasionally. I assume you lot are all still using it and having a lovely time. I'm too old for it. I keep forgetting. I don't understand. Maybe I need to stand up. Boo! I got so excited, things fell off. That's got to be a penalty. Not that it matters because we've already missed one. Lundmark's already missed one. He steps up again. He has missed 2 penalties in this match. He has missed. I'm tempted to sack him. He has missed 2 penalties in the same football match. Oh, my word. What a football match. It might just have enough to knock the stuffing out of us before we play Galatasaray again as well, which would be super duper. Just disallow it now, ref. Yeah, just disallow it now. Don't care. Just disallow it. Oh! We're not going to get another highlight now, are we? Look at the XG. Never seen anything quite like it. Right, we're 3-1 up from the first leg. And we're winning the Europa League this year, so it's quite important that we don't lose this match. There's a football. Referee, get your finger out your ear. We're having this. Of course, we're having it. I won't be talking as much today. It's going to be such an interesting one for Chris to edit. It's just going to be me sitting here listening to music that he won't be able to hear. He's going to have to guess the song. That's a good goal. The jury is still out on Killer. And every now and again, someone will come to an event wearing one of the first 10K t-shirts, which is probably 6 years old at this point. They went off sale the moment I hit 10,000 subscribers. They weren't available anymore. And it's so much fun seeing those shirts appear in the wild. So, yeah, you need a Disciples t-shirt. Like now you have original Disciple. And then as soon as you hit 5,000 subs, you take them off sale. And only people who were in there at the beginning have an original Disciple t-shirt. There you go. He's going to get it done. Good work, Diz. So I'm making him money. This is why people should raid me more. I make them money. I've named his fan club. I've making him money. I love the fact their top scorer is just called Dylan. Who, I mean, I was a teacher for 5 years. Every Dylan I ever taught, and there were a few, every Dylan was the shortest kid in the class, and the little Weasley rascal who you just wanted to throw through the classroom window to get him out of there. They were all called Dylan, and every Dylan was that. I love the fact, I mean, you'd never get a Dylan over 6 foot tall. That's not realistic. But yeah, Dylan is the top scorer. Paris Saint-Germain want him. We've got a wonder kid. We've got 4. We've got the wonder kid. We've got the next gen winner. We've got the next gen winner. Oh, Plumman's the next gen winner. What a time to be alive. Oh, there we go. We've got number 1 and number 3 on the wonder kid list. Now you're talking. He only cost 4 million. Saka was a bit more. 70 million for him. Woo! And then Shelby forwards number 16, Rodriguez number 44. We have got 4 players on the next gen list. Of course, we're going to scout all the rest of these as well. especially the ones that are still at places like Dynamo Kiev and Club Brugge, because there's a very good chance of being able to sign them. This is the second No Doubt song I've been served up this afternoon. I'm not complaining. I like No Doubt. It's just I don't listen to them very often. I'm a little bit surprised I've been served 2 songs on my daily mix. Good work, Spotify. What a goal. Lundmark, if he can hit the ball like that from there, why couldn't he just score one of his penalties the other match? Ah. Oh, showy forward, the 16th best young player in the world, showing why he is that. And then at the bottom, we have a signed Wardlow 8x10. There he is. Looking like a big old slab of meat. I mean, I didn't write it down and memorize it all. I'm sorry. Oh, we can't lose. Yuck. 9 minutes on the clock and we're already losing. I mean, to be fair, we're a lower mid-table Premier League team. They're going to qualify for Europe again this year. Are they playing Camavinga on the right wing? Interesting. We'll just have the aircon on for a minute. That's a football. Don't be disallowing that, ref. There's nothing to disallow that for. Boom. Boom. That's a football goal, boys and girls. From the best wonder kid in the world. I reckon the Arsenal lovers going to go strong for another year. Well, they're getting good now. I've got this season's shirt. I've got the away shirt on the way. I'm a lifelong Arsenal fan for a year now. Something that completely surprised me about Amsterdam. Nothing really, because I did so much research before I went. I guess if you count surprised from the moment I first started reading about it, the vending machine stuff was great. Yeah, once I was there, I knew what I was going to do. I knew where everything was because I'd obsessively prepared for it the way I do for everything. It's not that surprising, really. I imagine they learnt the language from watching American TV. I tell you what was quite surprising. Watching the Dutch TV stations and the shows were in English with Dutch subtitles. That was surprising. It was weirdly jarring watching a TV show in English and then the adverts come on and the adverts are all in Dutch. It's like, what the hell is going on here? Oh yeah, I'm not in England. That explains it. Is that counted? What are you doing a penalty check for? We literally scored! If he now doesn't give the penalty, what the hell? We scored! What the? Right, I think it's from this move. Lovely work from Dolman bringing the ball out of defence. Right, here we go. This must be it. So, ball's come over there. We've given... Right. So, there's the tackle. There's your question mark over whether or not it's a penalty. But the ball is clearly on its way to Beefy. So you're not blowing the whistle there. There is no mention at the bottom of the whistle being blown. As you can see, the referee has his hands by his sides. Then Beefy hits it. Referee's hands still by his sides. Still no mention in commentary. There's the ball in the back of the net. The ref's now got his hand up. But why? The shot is already on its way to the goal. Tell me why. The incident is coming up. So the referee certainly never blows his whistle. We never see his hands move. So here's the foul that wasn't. There's no whistle. Idiots. And that potentially costs us our Europa League run. Utterly disgusting. Come on, let's do a football. Our last chance at European football next season. If we're not in Europe, then there's the worry that the likes of Veselinov will want to leave. Killer will be a superstar for us. He just needs to learn English. We've seen this story a gazillion times. Bringing in a non-English speaking goalkeeper in January wouldn't have been something I would have done by choice. But we were obviously forced into it by injuries. We actually got to the point where we had no goalkeepers. We didn't have much choice but to bring him in. But still, please tell me you don't speak English yet, because if you do, oh God, he's already fluent in English. And what the hell is wrong with you? Why do you keep letting the ball in the back of the net? I think we're going to have a rebuild on our hands this off. For goodness sake, I'm going to read a book. What have we got? Oh, here we go. I don't know why there's football stickers in it. It's a bit dirty where it's been kicked around the floor. I do have Killing the Business by the Young Bucks. Young Bucks. I can't say the name of the tag team. I don't want to make substitutions. I just want to read my book in peace. Leave me the hell alone. Let me read my book. I don't want to play this stupid game anymore. Let's read the blurb. Oh, there is no blurb. It's just quotes from people. Oh, that's cool. They've got all their moves on the inside cover. So we can have a look how to do their moves. I'm going to learn how to do a Meltzer driver. Well, let's have a look then. Prologue by Matt Jackson. Me and my brother Nick, together the most sought-out tag team in professional wrestling, along with arguably the greatest wrestler in the world, Kenny Omega, all had contracts that were set to expire. I hate Football Manager. Such a rubbish game. What is happening here? Come on, do a football! It's not all over. Should have stayed in Amsterdam. Too right, I should. Oh. Gordon Bennett. He's a very good player. We've enjoyed having him for this season. He will be gone because he's not going to stick around if we're not in Europe. Why would he? I think he even has a European club release clause. Ah! Oh my word. Doesn't make a difference. There's no referee, by the way. I just noticed on the match stats. Referee is just blank. Ah! Oh my word. Well, there's nothing left to play for this season, so we may as well pull out one of our other tactics and just get ready for a rebuild in the summer, because this has not gone the way it's supposed to have gone the last few years. 7th, 10th, 9th. We want to win the league. I've already knocked my hat down once shouting your name. I want my hat to fall again. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, it's a comical own goal, but we didn't concede it. Beautiful. Killer's my new hero. When we win the league, despite having him in the team, it'll be the greatest achievement anyone's ever done in Football Manager. Oof. And again, come on, Plumman. Best wonder kid in the world. And that's why. Come on. Oh, yes. I've never experienced winning the Premier League or winning the Champions League. I can't see how it'd be as much fun as getting promoted. I just don't see how it would be as good. Getting promoted is the best. I'm not even looking at who's in this team at this point. We're just going to keep losing games, finish mid-table, and future Kev can worry about it on Monday. We might even finish in the top half of the table, yeah? You never know. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Gradually dropping down the league every year. It's miserable being a Leamington fan. There's your proof. This is, oh, lovely from Beefy. It's being disallowed, isn't it? But this is your verification of everything we were just talking about. We've finished 7th, 9th, and now we're 10th in the last few years, and we're hating it. It's miserable being a boring mid-table team. It was fun winning the Conference League, but this mid-table dross, oh, I'd rather get relegated and win the Championship. Imagine how that could go down. Oh my goodness me. Killer, killer, killer. What are you? We need to get Killer a goalkeeping coach for the summer. Newcastle basically is in Scotland. Did I make it to the Amsterdam Arena? I didn't make it as far as the arena. I went to the fan shop in the city centre and got myself a shirt. Didn't have time to get out to the arena. If they'd have had a stadium tour on, I probably would have gone, but it felt like a bit of a waste of a trip to go out there just to look at it from the outside. Luke, thank you for 3 months, and Sam, thank you for 14 months. Beautiful stuff. Oh, dear me. Good work, Plamen. My dad always said he was 5'11" and 3/4. So he was actually 5'9" then. The call was you were taller than you said you were. Yeah, because people always lie about their height, pretending to be shorter than they actually are. And I've got Dr. Ben as backup. Dr. Ben, who is also a legitimate 6'2", and the two of us are the same height. Tom's 6'4" and is a couple of inches taller than me. Everyone else's proposed heights matched up with what we said they were. And then there's the one guy who says he's 6'2" and is shorter than everybody else. Well, there we have it, boys and girls. The end of the season. Let's see how much budget we're going to get for next week's rebuild. Because this is all gone wrong. Give me money. Give me money. Give me money. Give me money, money. Give me money. Creel gets signing of the season. Interesting. And Plamen cost 4.4 million and doesn't get signing of the season, despite getting 24 goals, winning the Next Gen award, and having a better average rating. I'm not really sure how that's decided. We're supposed to finish mid-table. We finished mid-table. The board should be delighted, but they're only a C+. Don't get it. Money's all fallen down a little bit, which is not ideal. There's your team of the year. What we really care about, though, is how much money we've got. Give me all the money. If we want to go through any of this, we can go through it next week. Plans for next season. Top half finish. There we go. They seem happy. What we're actually going to do is win the league. Because we're going to have such a good transfer window. As long as we get the money, 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 money. We'll go to South Africa to look for Devon Creel. There we go. We're off to South Africa. We're going to find Devon Creel. Vaselinov as one young player of the year. Now give us 90 million to spend. That's the answer now. 90 million pounds to spend. And we rebuild Leamington. World Cup. Tom Wooster's going to the World Cup. Oh, wonderful. Love it. The board have provided a cash injection, which is a little bit alarming. And then 50 million. That'll do. And a stadium expansion. Come on. It's all coming together. A stadium expansion that'll be complete by October as well. That is a big stadium expansion. And an increased youth category. Wow.